One of the questions that I get asked often is it possible to put a regular flat buckle collar strap onto an electronic collar? The answer is yes. When you buy it at a regular store, it's going to require slight modification, which is fairly easy to do. And Lupine, company from New Hampshire, also sells straps that are pre-made for use on the electronic collar. On the receiver, you need the 3/4 strap for the Garmin Delta SE dog device. When your collar comes, it'll have your regular flat buckle collar with a small sliding bar for retention. You're gonna have to take and cut part of this off. So as you see, there's a small piece in here that's actually sewn to hold it onto the sliding bar. I'm going to cut that piece off, not the main collar strap, just the piece that's sewn underneath. I'm going to pull that through, and then I'm going to cut underneath the sewing. That's going to give me one long collar strap like this. All right. Now, once I have that long collar strap, I must remove the D-ring so that I never make the mistake of attaching the leash to the collar strap that holds the electronic collar on the dog. I generally use a Dremel tool and I'll cut it, or a pair of bolt cutters, and I'll take the D-ring off. So I cannot make that mistake, because preventing the error from taking place guarantees the dog is going to be okay. Now, once I have the new strap, I'm going to thread it in from left side down, underneath on the shoulder retention bar, to the right side shoulder bar. Now I'm going to put my sliding bar on. Right side first, down through the left. Now, on the Lupine strap, it has a little Lupine logo. I'm going to put it on the top to the bottom. And then here's where most people make their mistake, is instead of sliding it from left underneath to right, which is what most collars are designed, you're going to put it from the right side, feed it up and through, and then pull it down on the left. And the reason is it works kind of like safety wire. If I pull tight, the harder I pull, the more it locks in, and the slide bar will not move, because you don't want this to loosen up when you have the flat buckle strap on. The beauty of the flat buckle strap is that if you're using it on the same dog every day, now it's just snap and go, and we're off in business. It doesn't have to be Lupine, it can be any fabric strap that you use. Very quick intro on how to put that fabric strap on there, and you'll enjoy using it that way. The next thing we need to do is place the collar on the dog properly. When we place it on the dog, it's going to be high up on the neck. The dog's neck is shaped like a trapezoid, so it is narrower at the top than it is at the base. If we put it at the base and the dog shakes his head, that's going to ride up and then swing loosely. It's not going to do anything for us. So as the dog's regular collar that the leash attaches to is down at the base of the neck, we're going to place the electronic collar from base of one ear to base of the other, including over the throat, and it's going to be firm so that it doesn't move, but not too tight where you can hear the dog exhale. So if you can hear, it's too tight. Conversely, if it swings when the dog shakes his head, it's too loose. And I will show you how I check tension at the point of contact on the dog. I'm going to show you two ways to do it. I'm going to show you one way with the included biothane strap that comes in your kit, and I'm going to show you the way with a Lupine or any fabric strap to show you the ease of use when you have a snap and go collar. So we'll start with the biothane strap. Dealey here, table. This is Dealey, he's an English Cocker Spaniel. And like many of your dogs, he's gonna be very wiggly, very squirmy, and a little bit difficult as you put your hands around his face and neck. So we're gonna start with the biothane strap. Dealey here. So I'm gonna go as quickly as I can under the dog's neck. Slide it through, get a general idea of tension, retain it, and I'm going to tuck the collar strap through the retention bar and on the retention sleeve so that the collar doesn't stick out and play with his ear. Now I'm going to check tension underneath the collar strap by taking two fingers, and I'm going to place them between the dog's skin to make sure that I have good contact. In this case, I'm one hole too loose. I'm gonna tighten it by one hole, slide it in, then I'm gonna lift again, squeeze my 2 fingers, making sure I have good contact, but not too firm. I feel it, and I know when I let it go, it's now touching him, and it's not going to move wildly. So, as you can see, he wiggles, squirms, and vibrates. In comparison, or in contrast, if I use the fabric strap, which is preset to the dog's neck measurement, ghillie sit, snap, and go, I'm done. So if I'm gonna take the dog swimming, if I'm gonna take the dog and do any heavy training, if it's very dirty, hey, easy. I'm probably gonna use the biothane strap. But if on a daily basis, regular training routine, I'm probably gonna go with the fabric strap because it's much easier. But many of you are gonna have dogs like this that are just wild and crazy until they are trained. And you're gonna see him in some of the other videos because he is, like many of yours, just a bit crazy. Ghillie, break. All right, and that's fitting a collar strap with your Garmin Delta SE remote collar.